Mia, Reyes, Diego, Rodriguez, and Valentino V. Please come to room 202. Thank you.
A quick question. What does f of x mean? What does g of x
It's
mean?
like y. So when we get, you're gonna see when we get on the line.
Okay.
When we get on the graph, you're gonna have a graph, and this line, they're gonna call this line f of x.
Alright, and g
And
of
they're gonna
x?
say, the second line, make another line. Remember we were just doing parallel and perpendiculars? They're gonna say, make a second line, which is what we're doing, and that's gonna be called g of x,
Oh, so just like different lines.
pretty much.
Okay.
All right, so the first line, like Eddie just was asking, the f of x is explaining the first line here. That's what this line looks like on the x-axis. On the graph. You now got to present a second line where it now shifts down 6 units. So if I'm going down, y'all know am I talking y-axis or x? When they told me to shift down, am I talking x-axis or y-axis? Y-axis. So what number here is represented in the y-axis? -3. So all you do is we're going to do what? If we're shifting down and we're already at -3, what's -3 minus 6? You got to go down some more. -9. So your answer should be -6 minus 9.
That's all you have to do.
That's it.
So you just have to take.
Let's check it.
Wait, what do you want the answer? That's the answer.
Do you see that? We'll go back to your notes. Because remember, x value don't go left and right. Y value up and down. The x values, usually when they shift them, they're going to be inside the parentheses. Y value or the k value is going to be outside of that. So here they told us to shift down. So remember, that's an x, that's a y value going down. You already at -3. No, down. That's when we inside the parentheses.
On the line right here, right?
When we inside the parentheses.
No, I'm saying like that.
How did you just go through all
Yeah, was
these?
shift 9 units to the left. For this one, we just
What is
put
left
the
and right?
I mean, it's left and
What
right.
is left and right?
No, because that ain't right. This is wrong. You gotta follow along how we do it. What's up? When they tell you up or down, you know you're dealing with the k value, the y value. When we get to left and right, this is when we inside. Now you about to see what's about to happen. Here, watch. And this might get confusing, but don't get lost. Watch how we do this. Alright, so the first line, the first line is -5x plus 8. Now they telling us we gotta shift to the left 9 units, right? If I'm shifting to the left 9 units, that means you're gonna now put in place +9. So this becomes, let me put it over here, -5x, you're going left. So that means we had to add 9. And then on the outside, you add your +8. Pause, let me see if everybody understands what I just did there. They're telling me to shift left 9. If you're going left, these numbers are negative, so remember it's opposite. You gotta put positive on the inside. Got that? They distributed.
Oh, we gotta distribute it?
Yeah, it's either the equation, you can't leave it in that form. Take this, distribute it. This is going to become -5x minus 45 plus 8, which results in -5x minus, what is that, 37? So our answer should be -5x minus 37. Let me double check that. Pause, y'all. Don't write it yet. Let me double check it. Nice. Still got it. All right. You had a question back there, right? Remember, when we're dealing with the x values, it's like flying an airplane. It's down is up, up is down. Just with the x value. So if it's negative, you gotta be positive. If they're telling you to be positive, the answer is negative. Just with the x values. That's only when they're telling us go left and right. So if you had to shift 9 units to the left, That means you had to add 9 to this equation. So it was negative 5x plus 9 plus 8. You got that? Did that make sense a little bit, Andy? You know?
Yeah.
That's like a yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get to the next one.
Yeah.
All right. Let me slide. Can I slide up? Max, you with me? All right. Now they telling me to shift up. What is that going to affect? The x or outside of the parentheses? If they telling me to go up, outside, so you're dealing with the one. Oh, don't do that. Okay. You're dealing with the 1. So you're just going up 5 units. So what's that make? This one's easier. The second line of g of x line should be 8x plus, what's 1? 5 units up from 5, from 1. 6. We out of there. Remember, the k value is on the outside. The x values are on the inside of the parentheses.
The 45
Can I slide? Yeah. Here come another one. Let me see who thinking. If they telling me to shift to the right, that means I'm positive or negative in the x value. Negative. So your new line should say negative 10, open this parenthesis, x. If I'm going to the right, what should the x value be if I'm going right?
Negative 8.
You-
Minus 8.
Smart. Negative 8. And then don't forget your minus 5 is on the inside out there. The reason why you're dealing with parentheses because it's just a line. When we start dealing with the quadratic, it's going to be squared. You're going to see it's going to make perfect sense in a minute. Don't forget to distribute it out. This becomes negative 10x plus 80 minus 5. Your answer should be negative 10x plus 75. That's why we practicing. That's why we practicing. I'm about to get you a second sheet. I'm about to get you another sheet where you're going to do 8 questions on your own. I'm going to collect it. I'm going to grade them. But you can use this sheet to help you. What number was that? Quattro? Max.
If the 8 is going right, then why would it be negative?
Because in the x values, it's opposite. Think about it. You said the 8 is going to the right, correct? So what's inside the parentheses? Inside the parentheses, you got x minus 8. But when you set that to 0, what happens? Plus 8, x equals 8. That's why you go into the right. So only inside the parentheses, everything is opposite. So if they're telling you to go right, it's negative. I know, if they're telling you to go right, it's negative. If they're telling you to go left, it's positive. Just in the parentheses. But then on the outside, it's K and up and down. It's just regular. That's it. All right, slide. Cinco. You'll see it's going to make perfect sense when we start, because what's going to happen is we're going to have a graph. And the f of x is going to be at the parent function, and they're going to say, shift to the right, 8, and go up, 7. And you're going to see. All right, so here they're telling me to shift 1 unit down. Easy money.
That's easy money.
Come on.
That's 11x negative.
11x, negative 5. Salute. Everybody see how that's negative 5? Last one, they want me to go to the left. Hold on, Max. They telling me to shift left. They telling me to go 7 units to the left. So what's that mean in the x value? Positive. So this becomes 7 times x plus 7 más 14. And then you're going to do what? Distribute that. This becomes 7 plus 49 plus 14.
7x plus 63.
My man. Thank you. Yep, that's it.
What's 7 times 7?
40, San Francisco,
It's not that bad.
49. Yeah? Alright, y'all ready to try this out?
Keep away from the kids.
Dolo, think that was a good
What's on
one.
my kids?
That's just with the function value.
You're just numb to the pain.
Now it's your turn.
Who'd you do
We're gonna go by ourselves now?
You already.
Oh,
The
no,
same
no.
machine.
Oh,
If you, because you're gonna have homework, I'm gonna do similar. It's gonna be similar.
what is it?